Hey, what's up? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out ShrinkEarn and you're wondering, can you really make money just from shortening URLs? Okay, is this legit? How much money can you really make? We're going to check all that out, and then you can decide for yourself whether you should be using ShrinkEarn to make money online. Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just click the link below and I will send you my favorite strategy. Now, on this channel, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. Some of them are really good, some of them so-so, some of them are straight up a waste of time. So let's check out ShrinkEarn to find out exactly what this is and whether this is a good use of your time. All right, now ShrinkEarn is basically a link shortener. That means you can put any link like google.com, msn.com. maybe you have a long ugly link and you want them to shrink it, right? You would basically use them to do that. It will redirect them to that link, and at the same time you can make money when people actually click on your link, which is pretty cool. Okay, now there is a very popular link shortener called Bitly. All right, you may have heard of them, but Bitly, it shortens the link, but you can't make any money from this. All right, so with ShrinkEarn you can, but let's have a look whether this is actually a good way to actually do it. All right, so with ShrinkEarn, you can join from anywhere in the world. You can just kind of log in here. You can earn, and basically it says that you can earn a lot of money from shortening links. How much can you earn? I'll show you how much you can earn in a second. You can refer friends. You can look at detailed stats and all this cool stuff. So it actually looks pretty legit, right? And it's got a good FAQ right here. And they pay out in a lot of different ways. We'll talk about that in a second as well, on how you can get paid out from all over the world. But does this actually work? Okay, so I've actually logged in, and let me show you how this works. All right, when you log in, all you need to do is come down here to tools and you go to quick link, right? And basically they will give you this link right here, and what you would do is you would take this link and you would send it to your friends and family, or you would basically share it online. But the way that you would do it is you would copy it, okay, you would paste it up here, and in your destination link you would enter whatever you want to send them to. Okay, so I'm going to send them to Google, for example, right? Google.com. all right, but before I press enter, I want to show you basically how much you can potentially earn with this. Okay, so I'm going to come here, I'm going to go to publisher rates, and basically this is dependent on 1,000 clicks. Okay, that means that you need to get people to click on this link right here that I just created, right? So this link right here 1,000 times. All right, now please understand something about the internet. When you share something online, so if I take this link and I share this on my Instagram, on my YouTube, or on Facebook, or wherever it is, maybe I email it to all my friends, right? To get 1,000 people to click on this link is actually very, very difficult. Okay, that's not an easy thing to do. So it looks like quite a lot of money here, but the reality is if you've never done internet marketing before, you've never really done any sort of like online stuff, 1,000 clicks on your actual link is quite hard. All right, but let's just say, let's play devil's advocate, and maybe you get 1,000 clicks. All right, so how much are you actually getting paid? All right, so the highest is Greenland. That means that people from Greenland actually need to be clicking on your link. Very, very few people will be clicking on your link from Greenland. So most of the people will probably come from, the big countries, right? The US, the UK, Canada, Australia, and then, Europe, France, Germany, Spain, New Zealand, okay? And you can see that if you're getting people from the US clicking on your link, you will get $12 per 1,000 clicks on the actual link, right? That's not bad, okay? But again, getting 1,000 people to click on your link is pretty difficult. If you're just spamming your link all over the place, right, on social media or whatever it is, you might get 50 clicks, maybe 100 clicks. To get to 1,000 is, again, I know I've said that a few times now, it's actually very, very difficult. All right, but for Canada it's $9, for Australia it's $8, that sort of thing, right? For Europe it's $7, and for the rest of the world, you can see on the bottom here, is $3.50, okay, for 1,000 clicks. So actually it's not that much, because to get 1,000 people to click, to get like $10 or $8 is actually very, very difficult. Okay, but let's just say you can do that. All right, and you actually get you can actually get that. They do pay out in quite a few very easy ways. They pay out through PayPal, through Bitcoin, through Payeer, and even ADV Cash, which is pretty cool. And the withdrawal threshold is quite low. It's only $5. Okay, so if you can get 1,000 clicks, then you are very likely going to meet the threshold of $5 for you to withdraw your money. Okay, but let me show you what actually happens when somebody clicks on your link, because once you see this, you might not want to use this service, okay? And that's the reality of the situation. So I'm gonna grab this ShrinkEarn link, and I'm going to, as a demonstration, I'm gonna send people to Google, okay? That means that when people click on ShrinkEarn on my link, I'm gonna send them to Google, right? Now, this is what people see when they click on your ShrinkEarn link, okay? I'm gonna press enter right now, and people aren't going to be sent directly to Google. They actually get sent to a page that looks like this. So it's a bit confusing, right? So someone's gonna land on this and they're gonna be like, wait a minute, I wanted to go to Google, but instead they're being sent to something like this. So you can see this little, ad here pop up. So I gotta get rid of this ad, okay? And then all of a sudden it loads up some random page. It sends me somewhere else. This is not where I wanted to go, so I've got to close it. And then all of a sudden there's this weird banner right here. I've got to close this banner down. And then it comes back here and I'm like, okay, please click on the capture box below to proceed to the destination. And before I can do that, this chat GPT ad pops up again, which is so annoying, right? So I'm gonna get rid of it, okay? And so you can see now, this is why ShrinkEarn can pay you money, because they're showing all sorts of ads when people click on your little link, okay? So I'm gonna do this capture code, and as I click on it, another promotion pops up. It's so annoying, right? So I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna now again, another, oh my god, this is ridiculous. Okay, I can't even click on my link. So I'm gonna click on this right here. Okay, I'm not a robot. I'm gonna click on continue. And when I do that, it doesn't actually send me to Google. Remember, we're trying to go to Google, right? This this link shortener just now that I showed you, I'm trying to go to Google. Now it sends me to some weird mortgage calculator, blah, blah, blah. This ad, I don't wanna go to this ad. I mean, how do I even close this down? So I'm gonna try and close this down. It sent me to some weird thing here. So it hasn't even sent me to Google, okay? So I'm trying to find, I don't even know how to get to Google. So you see, it's very, very confusing, right? And it might be so frustrating for your people clicking on the link that they're not even gonna bother, all right? Now, eventually, if you follow all this correctly, you might get to the link that you're trying to send people to. And now in this example, it was Google, right? But the problem is that now, I probably would never use ShrinkEarn, because this link is just a spammy link that sends you in all sorts of different directions except to the place that you want to go, right? And what that's going to do is it's going to ruin your reputation online. Imagine if you were using ShrinkEarn and you were sending people to your links, but they couldn't actually get to the link that you're trying to send them to. Instead, they're seeing all sorts of weird ads, okay? So I'm gonna do it again, and we're gonna try a different destination right now. Maybe we're gonna try MSN, okay? MSN.com. And instead of going to MSN.com, again, it sends me to this weird thing right here. I'm gonna try and click on the rot, and okay, instead of doing that, it sends me again to this online casino. I'm gonna get rid of it. Again, it shows me this weird ad. So again, it's just super impossible. I'm trying my best right now. People are gonna be like, what the heck is going on? And what's gonna happen is that they are never going to click on your links ever again. Okay? So the question is will you actually make money from ShrinkEarn? Well, the reality is that I don't think you will. You might get a few people clicking on your links, right? And you might make a teeny weeny bit of money, but will people ever click on your links again? No way, because they're having such a bad experience, okay? So here's what I think. I think that if you want to use a link shortener that is 100% legit, there are no ads or anything like that, I would use something like Bitly, because it's super clean. People will actually get to the website that you want them to get to. But the problem with Bitly is you don't make any money from it, all right? Now, if you want to make some money, you could use ShrinkEarn, but I think that the payout is just so low that you're never really going to get 1,000 clicks. I think it's going to be very difficult, right? And you're going to ruin your reputation online, because people are never going to want to click on any of your links again, because you're just going to look like a spammer, right? And you never want to look like a spammer online. So my personal opinion is don't use something like ShrinkEarn, because you look like a spammer, and it's very hard to make money anyway, and they don't really pay out that much. It's very difficult to get 1,000 clicks. So I think 1,000 clicks. So I think that for you, if you want to make money online, there are much better options out there than using something spammy like this. Okay, but if you want, you can check them out, ShrinkEarn.com. I wouldn't recommend them at all, but you can check them out if you would like. Okay, but if you're watching this video right now, maybe you're like, well, Aaron, I want to make money online. You know, I know the internet's powerful. How do you do it? Listen, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. Some of them are great, some of them are so-so, some of them not so good, like ShrinkEarn. But out of all of them, I've got one favorite way, one favorite business model that I think a beginner that goes from zero can get to their first $5,000 to $10,000 a month. And if you would like that strategy for free, I've got a free masterclass. You can just click the link below and I'll send you that masterclass. You can check that strategy out for yourself. All right, I hope you enjoyed this review of ShrinkEarn. I wish you all the best and hope to see you on another video review. Take care.